Welcome, everyone, to a brand new chapter. Today, episode number 1 of Final Fantasy II. Last time you saw us in Final Fantasy, we finished off the first game. We put it to rest. We said goodnight to Chaos. But now a new chapter begins. So with that said, let's turn the page. So, right off the top, you can see the 4 characters. And it gives you names for them. I can change the name if I want to. I'm not going to. I don't like to do that. It's something you're going to notice throughout the series. If they have names, I like to keep them with their names. There aren't many instances where I even get to change the name, so it doesn't really matter. With that said, our main character of this one is Furion. This is Guy, or Guy, I don't know. To be honest, it's a Japanese name. Game, not name. Maria, Leon. Let's launch. This is the pixel remaster of Final Fantasy II, similar to Final Fantasy I, as I mentioned. The first 6 games in the series were all remade into pixel remaster games. Final Fantasy II was the first direct sequel in this series. As with Final Fantasy I, it initially launched in Japan, later coming to the West. As with Final Fantasy I, there are many different ports to it. Our story begins in a very unhealthy way. So, it looks very similar to what you guys are used to seeing. The thing about the pixel remasters is that's what it's going to do. There's a couple differences, and we're going to get into those differences, but right now, we need to get right in and die to these Black Knights. No, that battle is not winnable. Hilda, will he live? Minwu, he will. I sense a strong life force within him. He should regain consciousness soon. We found them like this on the escape from Finn, fallen from terrible wounds. By the time we brought them here, I feared it was too late. His life is not in danger. This sigil will strengthen his life force. We should let him rest now. If the Empire is allowed to complete the dreadnought they're building in Bafsk, their attack will begin in earnest. So as you can see, we have a story. Alright, Furion. Wake up. Where am I? Leon! Maria? Guy! Where are you? Don't even expect me to do a female voice. But our characters talk. I'm fine, Maria. You seem alright too, Guy, but wait. Where's Leon? So, here's the thing about Guy. He's, not very intelligent. Princess of Finn save us. But Leon not here. I see. Don't worry. I'm sure he's okay. I love how we just know where to go. It was you who saved us, wasn't it? Thank you. Forgive me, Your Highness, but there is something I must ask of you. Please, let us join the rebel army. Wait, I could never allow such a thing. You know nothing of battle. You should return to your homes. What homes? LOL. If you know our password, you should be able to live here well enough. The password is Wild Rose. Learn Wild Rose. So, unfortunately, there is a keyword system to this game. When a red word pops up, we need to memorize it. And when it comes time to trying to find where our next objective is, sometimes we have to walk around asking. Like this. The man at my right is Minwu, the white wizard who tended your wounds. Speak with him before you leave. He may be of assistance. And we got our controls. As with Final Fantasy 1, we are playing with our Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Make my life easy. I see your destiny clearly. The future it holds seems closely entwined with my own. You will begin by journeying to Finn. That is the first step towards realizing your fate. You've wasted no time using the password. Heed well the information it will bring you. You can learn much of value by listening. Those who have fallen in battle can be refined to the sanctuary. Okay, so if we die... then it is a resident of the church type thing again. Do we run? Okay, we can. Y to open again. Another thing that Final Fantasy II introduced, as you can see, is front and back rows. Okay, broadsword, buckler. But in this game, we can dual wield. So, in a way, this game gives us a lot more freedom with what it is we're able to do. Kind of. All four characters aren't in a specific job. So there is no jobs. Instead, they are all complete all-arounders. Okay, we came from there. Anything fun in here? Talk to this guy. King's bedchamber. They both say the same thing. Can we talk to the king? Alright. There's another door down here. Nothing in here for us. A bed. You're in the rebel hideout in the town of Altair. Gordon, the Prince of Kashuan, is hiding out here in Altair. I don't know what happened, but something has made him lose faith in himself. Princess Helda fled here when Finn was sacked. She's doing a remarkable job of leading the rebel army while His Majesty recovers. Okay, is that all the lovely stuff for the hideout? I think it is. I'm Paul, greatest thief in all the world! Why do they have to name him Paul? Paul! Hi, I'm Paul! Hi! Okay, alright. We need leather boards across the board and leather gloves across the board. How much? That's affordable. You know me, I go for defense first. And now we're out of gil. But we're already doing better in armor than we did at the start of the last game. What weapons do we have to save for, if any? Okay, knives. Staff. Javelin. So the javelin is stronger than the axe. The broadsword is the strongest. So here's my plan so far. I want to make Furion into an all-out, like, crazy berserker style brute. I want him to have high attack. I want him always attacking, all the time. Maria will probably be a back row support for me, which is something that happens to poor Maria rather often. Or we could make her a thief style, dual wield knives. There's just no reason to bump her attack that bad. But I want Guy to be a tank with a spear. So we are going to pick that up for him right away. And, yeah. Oh, why does it say... Oh, because I think it's counting his second hand. So I'm going to take the axe off because I don't like using axes. He can have the javelin. He can leave his shield on. All shields will go straight to him. All heavy armor can go straight to him. He can always do wield. She can stick with the bow for now. Okay. So, and then let's go check out the magic shop, see what all we need. There is no restrictions. As with last game, we are going to do a little bit of grinding just out front, just to get the money we need. I just want to know what all we need. Okay. I think maybe we'll just have Maria be like a red mage type thing. That's what we'll do. Everybody needs to learn every healing spell. Technically it doesn't hurt to teach everybody like elemental magic as well. They'll just rarely use it. So the priority needs to be getting this white magic here for everybody. And then we're gonna have to choose. But either way, we know we need a minimum of 300, 600. We need a minimum of 600. Do we have spell slots? It's not going to tell us yet. Maybe we can just learn globally. Maybe it's not spell slots like number 1. And then we'll need some items as well. So, Look at that map. So our purpose is here just to get into some battles. These are leg eaters. They eat legs. We're gonna take some nasty damage. I unfortunately think everybody's in the back row right now. These are the eater of legs. Do 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 do. Now, see here what I mean? These are proficiency bars. So, Furion's proficiency with swords has increased. In both of his hands, I believe. I believe that's how that works. You see our stats went up. You see there's no XP on the board. Yeah. Yeah. I will explain that, but I'm going to post a video so that it's all explained all in one go. I also don't think we got very much money. I love that we missed every attack. Oh, finally. Furion doing something. So, as you can see, our weapons leveled up. Furion's strength going up because he's using his attacks. And then there's extra gil. I think that those extra gills that's just what was dropped. So, we said we needed a minimum of 600 plus items. So, I am going to cut this out. And we will be back when we're ready to progress with the story. See you soon. Alright. So, you should feel super thankful. That was an instant for you. For me, it was an hour. Yeah, I said it. So this game is very, very grindy for the stats, but it does seem that Pixel Remaster fixed one glaring issue, and that was stat decrease. So let's go ahead and take a look here. As you can see, our HPs are quite high. If you think about it, the Red Mage or Red Master at the end of Final Fantasy 1 only had just over 400 health. And Guy, who is our tank, is already at 200, and we haven't even done anything yet. So Furion, we've got him up to level 5 with swords. We've got a strength to 15. Spirit up to 10. Spirit hasn't changed. Intellect hasn't changed. Stamina up to 18. So what stamina does is whenever HP goes up, it goes up by however much stamina is. Agility hasn't changed. Magic we got up to 8. And for magic, every time your MP goes up, it goes up by how much your magic stat is. So yeah, that's Furion. 170 HP, 28 MP. Maria, we switched her off the bow and we decided to go with dual daggers like I was talking about. I don't want any back row, crappy, useless, worst weapons in the game, only white magic type of crap. So Maria is going to go with double daggers, and she's still going to be our magician. She's going to have the highest magic specialty, so her knives are probably going to fall behind more than anyone else's weapons. But so we got her strength up to 9. Spirit didn't change. Intellect didn't change. Stamina up to 13. Agility, she was the only one who actually got an agility bump. And magic to 10. With her HP just over 100 and her MP all the way to 45. And then Guy is the big one here. So his Spear and Shield both went to 4. Strength to 17. Spirit Intellect untouched. Stam all the way up to 21. And then Magic up to 11. As you can see, is MP's 55, HP 204. Huge amounts. In terms of spells, what I decided to do is eventually we'll get that Perma 4th slot. And what I'm going to have them do is I'm going to have them each specialize on one of the elements. And then Maria, I'm just going to have to be an all-around. She's going to have every spell. So Firion is going to focus on Ice Magic, as well as Cure, obviously. So I've got his Blizzard up to level 2. Maria is going to have everything. So for her, I have her Cure at 2, her Fire at 2, and she hasn't started the other ones yet. And then for Guy, I have his Thunder just about at 3 with his Cure at 2. So, now that we are going for real, let's head north. So, in battles, what we're going to do is I'm still really trying to focus on getting some magic up, other than Firion. Firion, I want him doing stupid amounts of physical damage, which you're going to see is the case. For Maria, I want to boost, like, I want to keep all her spells boosted. And that's where it's going to kind of come into, she's the all-around caster. So when it comes to magics, Firion will only be using ice, so he might end up with a higher ice level than what Maria does. But Maria will have fire and thunder where he doesn't. So let's do that, and then I'm also going to have Guy cast. So it's very important, especially in the early levels where things are super, super easy, that you use what you want to get good with. Once you've made that decision, you kind of just stick through. So one problem we had in 1 that we're not going to have here is, you know, an utter lack of magic, because I hate focusing on magic. And that is one good thing that Final Fantasy II brings to the table, is I can kind of have everybody work on everything at the same time. So same thing, attack because we want his strength up, thunder because I want her leveling up her thunder, thunder because I want him leveling up his thunder. You saw she got an HP increase there, so that she did take a hit in that battle, I guess. So no hits here. But Guy got his thunder to level 3. Oh, I guess HP goes up now without being hit. That's kind of cool. Oh, Guy's agility went up. That's exciting. Then, is this where we're going? This can't be where we're going. Gotcha. Maybe it is. Didn't look like much of a town. Let's go see what we got for weapons. Not that we have the guild to do anything. What do you got? Javelin. Okay, so it's the same weapons. We're just going to have to remember, so even though it says broadsword is an increase, we don't care because neither of them are specializing in swords. Only Firion is going to specialize in swords. It also means that Firion is going to later become the most busted character in this file, and that's just because you get 2 blood swords in this game. And blood swords are, without a doubt, the strongest weapons in this game. So, gonna check the armor shop. There shouldn't be anything new. We're just pretty much in the same spot almost. So, we do have a leather armor here we can pick up from Maria, so we are gonna go ahead and do that. When it comes to sorting out armor and whatnot later, I am going to prioritize the heavy style armor to go to Guy. Oh, we already had another one. I bought one for no reason. That's a shame. So, like, if it says armor, I'm going to put it on Guy. If it says, like, mail, I'm going to put it on Firion. And then, like, any light stuff, I'm going to put on Maria, just because I want her to kind of be speedy. And I know that'll make her squishy. So what I'm doing now, I think this is the church. What I'm doing now is I'm going to go around and I'm going to talk to the townsfolk. So this guy's talking about there's a pub on the outskirts of Finn. I'm pretty sure what our goal here is since we got declined from the Imperial Army, Finn is just over there across the lake. Since we got declined from the Imperial Army, what we want to do is we want to go and, you know, attack our home city ourselves, because that makes sense. That's what any sane person would do, of course. Attack an entire empire worth of soldiers completely alone. Oh, right, I was supposed to be using magic on those two. Oh well. Said he was just over the lake. Am I lost? Is it north? So something different with the spells as well, with the nomenclature, is in the past, Fire 2 meant Fira, Fire 3 meant Firaga. That isn't so much the case anymore in this game, simply because that number is just their proficiency level with that specific spell. So I'm also not going to be able to go around and buy Thunder 2, so Thundara, I think. If I remember correctly. Listen, I'm not perfect. I don't mind wasting the MP. As you can see, the spell cost as much as the level of the spell is. So he has a level 3 Thunder. It costs him 3 MP to use it. But I'm cool with using the MP because it'll help level up their stats as we go. Using the stats is, of course, how you level them. So, again, attack. We're focusing on the things we want to level right now. That's different. In a boss fight, we use what we need to use. So if at the time attacking is our best option, we'll attack. If magic is our best option, we'll use magic. You know, maybe ice magic will be the best type of magic. Ambushed. So that dodge there gives us a chance to up our agility. So same thing. Also, we can target all enemies, all allies with every spell, regardless of the level of the spell. Changing a spell to AoE from single target does decrease its potency. We're going to save here because this is the city that we just came from. Our home city. So something important to note. We have to be careful, make sure not to get too close. So basically, I don't think it matters if we get too close to the soldiers. We just can't talk to them. And as you can see, we can still run into enemies. You'll notice that the poison that Maria had vanished at the end of the battle. So, Guy went up in HP again. I'm pretty sure the shops will be pointless. That pub, though, that you can see just to the right there, that's what we're trying to get to. We might have to walk around the outside of the wall, though. We already have Furion doing an absurd amount of damage per attack, so honestly, I'm not really worried if we run into a boss soon. Okay, did we get any levels? No. Maria got some HP though, so that's not too bad. Now let's see if we're supposed to sneak along the outside of the... No. Okay, that is not the case. Oh, that is the castle. We don't want to go to the castle. We want to go back into the city. So there must be like a workaround or a walk around somewhere that we have to take. It's entirely possible we have to get to the back of the city and then walk around. It's been so long I can't remember. Hey, Furion getting a free HP buff. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, because that guard seems to block the easy way. I think I'm wanting to try and get the specific spell proficiencies up to 5. Technically speaking, like, I could be working on his as well. And then hers, I just want to keep all around, like I was saying. Things are still so weak here that, like, it doesn't make a big difference. We got a magic and an MP upgrade for Therian. That's a big deal. So, here, we just gotta make sure we stick close to the walls, because we need to get down to that pub. That'll probably kill. Yep. Maria's Thunder leveled up. Excellent. So she can start using Blizzard now. Lots of battles. Sprinter. New enemy. Dead enemy. Single target magic. So way to go. Okay, into the pub we go. Or not. Just in case there's some fun in here, we are gonna just heal up. Or not. No upgrades. Unfortunate. Okay, we don't want to talk to any of these guys. We don't want to talk to the guards. Why don't we want to talk to the guards? You'll find a secret door in this wall. There's a wounded soldier back there. Go see if you can help him. What am I going to do? I've had up this place. You guys can take it from here. Don't let us down. Now we're heading towards an injured soldier. Potion. 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 Let's talk to this guy. Soldier, are you going to turn me over to the Empire? At least have decency to kill me first. I don't want them to take me alive. He has no keywords. We're going to ask about Wild Rose. So you're rebel soldiers, are you? My name is Scott. I am a Prince of Kashuan. Prince Scott, we were told you fell in the battle. Thank goodness you're still alive. But not for much longer. There's something you must tell my brother Gordon. Tell him I know he has great strength. Count Borgan betrayed us. He's been made a general in the Empire. Wow, that is a lot of messages. I want you to take my ring. I'm sure it will be of use. Maybe it's all this talking, but I've grown extremely tired. If you'll excuse me, I just need to rest. Just for a little while. He dead. We got his ring. Alright. Now, as you can guess, we have to make it back to Altair without talking to a soldier because they will destroy us. You remember the soldiers at the beginning? Yeah, same ones. Same idea. Oh, Blizzard. No, here. Ah! No levels. I wonder if maybe 3 should be our proficiency limit for the focus ones for now. Well, let's finish off his MP. We'll see what happens. Because 3 is outcombing the monsters we're at. Right? Blizzard 2 also outgrowed them. Guy got some HP. Same idea. Maybe this time we'll get that heal off. Nice. The crit did 7 damage. Maria's spirit went up. That is a really big thing for us. That can only go up by being hit by white magic. Or using white magic, one of the two. I always have a hard time remembering exactly how to get everything up. It's either using or getting hit by. I want to say it's got to be using, because intellect would never go up. It's got to be using. Who will get the hit first? Oh, Mr. OP. Maria just gets a free HP. So that didn't used to be a thing. The way their HP seems to randomly go up sometimes, that did not used to be a thing. They used to actually have to take hits in order for that stat to go up, but it seems as though the Pixel Remaster has blessed us with random chances for it to go up. Okay. Furian's HP. Furian, the first one to get an intellect buff, which means technically his black magic is stronger than either of the other two's. Even though he is I'm going to call him a berserker. We're going to rest up. 97 gil. It costs according to what all I need, if that makes sense. So the weaker I am, the more an in'll cost. My name is Gordon. I was once a prince of Kashuan. Now I'm nothing but a coward. So there was nothing to learn. Yeah, we give the ring. He said all those things about me. Do I do anything else? Huh. Was it this big mansion? No. I was just here and I've already forgotten where to go. It's down here. This little corner building. No, nothing. Did he say anything? No, nothing. Okay, learn. Mithril. There's a magical metal known as Mithril, and we need strong words if we are to obtain it. Now we ask about Mithril. We lost Finn because we were ill-equipped. The Empire fought with weapons and armor made of Mithril. I've charged Yosef, a man living in Salamand, with the task of finding a source of Mithril. So that says where we need to go. Would you go with Minwu to Salamand to talk to this? Yeah, cool. To reach Salamand, we must first pass through the port town of Palu. Take my canoe and let us be on our way. So now Minwu's with us. Okay, we get it. You obtain a canoe. Thank you. Let's see. Look at everything. Look at him. He only has 100 health. But look at... He's got level 7 for cure. He's got... Oh no, that was his MP. His health is 175. What are we looking at for equipment? He just has a staff. I wonder if I can remove that. I can. So, the idea of stealing people's armor has begun, I see. So it is our best armor. So it is going to go on Guy. What's this guy want? Okay. Go east to the port city of Paloom and take a ship from there. The only other thing we gotta do is we still have to go talk to the king. So we've lost Scott as well. He had proposed to Hilda, you know. Now he'll never hear her answer. So let's ask him about Mithril. And then let's show him the ring. Okay, so we didn't tell him. We were supposed to tell him. Oh, why Borgin betrayed us. Then we did not fall to the sword, but crap hearts of men. Okay. So they just automatically find out when we come in here and tell them. Okay. And though it wasn't an exciting video, that is going to be the end of today's video. I suspect that this series will grow slightly longer than Final Fantasy 1, but not terribly long, all in the same breath. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed episode 1. I have a tips and tricks video for how to actually do the leveling coming out tomorrow, so that it kind of makes sense if you're confused with how the leveling is making up. So I know I kind of just jumped right over that. And then episode 2 will be out on Friday. Let me know what you think of this game so far. Let me know if you think I'm going to struggle with it the same way I did with the end of Final Fantasy 1, or if it's just going to be a breeze. Until next time.